Take 4. Right?
Yep.
Okay, we got it. And we're on sketch. We're on the sketcheroo. And listen, here's the thing. It's 8:30.
Yeah.
It's 8:45.
Yeah.
And I'm tired,
Okay.
beleaguered.
Same.
And I'm trying to get all the stuff in place so that we can make this magic. So like I told you before, cool out, cool your jets, pop a squat, cool your heels.
I'm grateful to you. Kind sir.
Okay. Hated. Don't hate it. It's because we all live in Ashley Engle's world.
Okay.
I'm just a cog in the machine, an NPC.
No.
As Ben would say, non-player character.
Okay.
It's like I exist in your
Gamer
video.
slang.
NPC. Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands Warm Hearts. I'm Brandon Birdwell. I'm the non-player character half of the Cold Hands Warm Hearts podcasting.
You're such a noob.
I'm a dude. Come on.
Player slang.
You know what's fun? Band name.
Let me introduce myself.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Engle. I'm the other half. Welcome to episode 81.
Got it. Hey. Listen, the funny thing is you just called me a noob and you did it completely ironically, but it triggers me a little bit because I'll just be living my life in the house and my 11-year-old will just be like, noob.
Noob.
I'm like, God.
They know how to cut to the heart of you, don't they?
Yes. He's got it. He knows. And
Even if you're not living in that world,
it's to let me know that I'm a noob.
put you in your place.
Dad. Get in your place, noob dad. Daddy newbie.
Hey.
Hi.
It's the day after Christmas.
It's the day after Christmas.
It's the weird week.
We've only got 364 more days to shop. To get prepping.
That's right.
I'm just essentially going to roll my gift cards into next year's presents for everyone.
Smart.
Well,
A lot of good sales after the holidays.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I won't do that. Here's
Too
the thing.
selfish for that.
I want to buy me things.
Yes. It's the holidays. Treat yourself.
I want to buy me things with money other people gave me.
Sounds delightful.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Happy Christmas.
everybody.
Happy Consumerism Christmas from Barndon Beefwell, the
Cheers,
most
guys.
selfish NPC in the whole game.
A noob.
Noob gamer boy.
So, guys, it's the week between Christmas and New Year's, the weird week where days don't matter.
No man's land.
No man's land. We've talked about this
Calories
before.
still don't matter.
No, and thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Because I'm eating a lot of them. Just like it. What is happening?
Calories take the week off.
Carbs,
Calories are busy buying stuff with money people
mayonnaise,
gave them.
cream cheese,
Yeah,
butter.
It's the I would say the dairy heaviest week of the year for me.
And that's where I shine.
That's where I live. I'm no noob to the dairy game. I'm no noob to the dairy farm. I'm a bona fide Holstein over here.
I'm experienced.
What I'm saying
is what we say.
What I'm saying is if you milked me right now,
Oh gosh.
you could fill all your jalapeno poppers with a cheesy, meaty, salty delight.
Guys, that's the worst thing I've ever heard come out of his mouth.
If you guys pulled into
And that's-
Lactation Station, you guys could come away with some of the savoriest jalapeno poppers you've ever tasted.
I am
Straight from
so
the teat of the
sorry.
noob.
Brandon.
Straight from the teat of the NPC, Daddy.
Guys, that's the worst thing I've
Flavored bacon.
ever heard. Anyway, you're catching me between Christmases.
Yeah,
right now is what you're doing. Because yesterday we had Christmas with the Birdwell clan, Birdwell side of the fam, at Harry B. and Crindy's house. It was a delight. What a great day. I know we say it every year. This is the best Christmas ever. But it really was.
Okay, yeah. I know. I love when you preface it with, I know we say this every year, and then you tag it with, but it was.
But it really was.
You got to sandwich it between those two things to qualify it.
It's true. But we are about to head up to Stillwater to celebrate with Jeff's family.
That's great.
So Christmas is still in full effect.
Yeah, it's
in our house.
You're still dairy farming it out.
I mean, I wouldn't call it that.
I do.
I wouldn't.
But yours. Okay, the Christmases.
I will never call it.
You got
that.
different Christmases though, because like they do a different vibe, right? Like the food's going to be different. So it's
Feliz
cool.
Navidad.
It's great because you're getting like us a little south of the border. Do you want to borrow my shorts?
Nope.
Do you want to wear these Santa Fe shorts? You just come walking in
with some boots.
The largest circus tent of a pair of shorts. They literally would be like, you would like those kind of jean coats, but that went like mid calf.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You'd be like a Southwest juggalo.
I don't want it.
Just roll in on your Heelys. Feliz Navidad, everyone. But I just picture you, a noob to the Heelys, and you just can't stop yourself, and you go coasting into a corner where she keeps all of her like ornate, beautiful Southwest art and just destroy a bunch of terracotta pots. They're just everywhere while you're scrambling to get up in your Heelys and jean coats.
At the end of the day, I'd say, guys, I know every year we say, this is the best Christmas ever.
And also, I'm so sorry about your terracotta pots, Deb. I know those were irreplaceable.
Write her a check, Jeff.
I know that like a local abuela made these for you.
Yeah, and she's no longer with
in
us.
an Adobe hut. She's not, never to be. Each one is individually made, one of one.
Yes.
And I Heeled myself into them, and I just picture you trying to get up. Just okay, no, I got it. And Harrison's trying to help you up, and you guys just get tangled up because you're both just limbs, just long, skinny people. While Jeff's in the corner eating some sort of spiced nut that his parents have. Sitting over here by some sort of delicious tortilla soup that's on the boil while the tamales roast away. And you're in the corner just whoop, 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 whoop. Just pots smashing everywhere. Dave walks in the room with a freshly lit stick of incense. What happened, everybody? What's going on? Don't be ugly. What happened over there? Asher's being rude. Right? Just scowling.
Come, Mom.
Asher's scowling in the corner. Just jonesing for a pack of football cards. Hope's got on her like cute little glasses. She's over here knitting something. She's knitting you a sling for your arm you just broke, coasting on your Heelys into the terracotta corner.
This is the most
I'm so sorry, Deb. I'm so sorry.
specific.
I'm just saying, it all has to say. You get one.
I am crying because it's so accurate.
I just love the idea of you showing up to the Feliz Navidad party.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Do you know what's going to be a really cool way to enter this family Christmas? On Heelys. I'm going to roll in on their fine reclaimed wood floors.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh my God. She can't stop. Someone stop her.
I take the tree out on the way in.
Everything.
It's so specific, but it is so real. Hope got some wheelies the other day.
Oh, gosh.
A friend of ours gave her some that her daughter had outgrown.
Listen, glad you guys don't wear the same size because this would be way too tempting now.
When I watch her on those Heelys, I think there's no way. There is absolutely no way.
God, can we talk premium Instagram content? You on Heelys.
And that's what the title of my page is, Ash on Wheelies.
Ash on Wheelies, Wheelie Heelys. Can we take you down to Quail Springs Mall and do like a man on the street style interview thing where you just Heely up to people and ask them questions?
But I'll take them out at the knees.
Yeah.
And that's the catch.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If you want to be featured on our page, you have to understand that there's a 30 to 40% chance you're getting Heeled off the edge of the second floor of the Quail Springs Mall. Over by the Gadzooks.
By the Gadzooks.
And you know why I'm by the Gadzooks?
Shop with my ring light.
Yeah, you know why I'm at the Gadzooks is because I needed to buy jean coats. I'm sure they carry Heelys.
1,000%.
Funny shirts like, this is a Nestle Quick shirt, a ringer tee.
Ironic.
A ringer tee with a Furby on it that says, I'm on vacation. You know, the Furby says something.
Beach, please.
I need less week and more weekends. Furby.
Weekend vibes. Well, honestly, that's everything they carry in the Gadzooks. And yesterday, how many times did you say and your son say, what decade are we in?
It's true.
Because so many
I
of the
thought you were
gifts
going to
were
say
90s.
I thought you were going to lie and say how many times yesterday did you say Gadzooks? Because not enough.
Never in
I got Pogs.
I
for
know.
Christmas.
Crindy, guys, this is Crindy's thoughtful gift giving. She got us Pogs after listening to the Pog episode.
The podcast.
They still make them, guys.
Which is wild.
It's wild. She got them at Gadzooks.
Do you know what she didn't get?
Sponsor us, Gadzooks.
Slammers.
Mine had slammers in it. 2 slammers.
Well, maybe you got all the slammers. See, okay, that's our life.
Okay.
That's how I've lived.
They were sealed tubes, Brandon.
41 years of, and Crindy unsealed them and removed my slammers and gave them to you and was like, that'll show him. That'll show him to not be the favorite.
Stop it right now.
Sorry, just unpacking generational trauma over here.
Hey,
you know what?
Crindy gave us the most beautiful Christmas, Crindy and Harry.
And here I
was
am.
Magic.
Just talking about, listen.
Disparaging it
What a
falsely.
what a weird thing if I went to a therapist and was like, well, let's unpack this generational trauma. You know, the thing that triggered it is my mom gave my sister all the slammers with the Pogs on my 41st Christmas.
Our time's up. Get out.
Get out. That's our time. No, we just got here. Oh, I'm sorry. Your insurance has declined.
Yeah, out.
We don't unpack that sort of trauma here.
We don't accept back alley health insurance.
We don't do Pog trauma here.
We don't. Pog trauma.
Pog trauma is a great, like if you did like a cover band from the 90s, you just did 90s hits.
Yeah.
Like My So-Called Band does.
Yeah. That, which is a great band name.
But you call it Pog trauma. You're basically the bagged cereal version of My So-Called Band because they're actually really great.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't bother to learn the songs exactly right. We would just do our kind of slapdash version of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I'd be on tambourine.
I don't know that you've got the coordination.
I don't either.
I've seen you on Heelys. I don't know that you could handle the tambo.
Once the words came out of my mouth, I thought, no, I have no business playing a tambourine in a 90s
just
cover
picturing
band.
you just doing like kind of slightly off the beat on the 1s and 3s, but not doing the tambo on the hand. You insist on doing it on the hip, and you're always just a little bit off.
Slightly off.
And then you get flustered, and then your Heelys come out. Whoop, 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 whoop,
Yeah.
whoop. I'd buy a ticket.
Okay, something is happening with my mic right now. It said I'm connected to my iPhone.
Oh, it's because you're unplugged from. Make sure that your headphones are plugged in. Because,
there we are. There we are.
They
Okay.
automatically grab onto
The phone.
the phone.
Okay.
And they're not supposed to.
All right, I'm back.
Frankly, they're a little bit out of pocket with the way they're behaving lately.
Well, have a talk with them, please.
I will.
So, yeah, guys, we had just a really, really lovely day yesterday. Christmas is Crindy's day. She lives for it all year.
Excuse me, Pastor. Christmas is Jesus' day.
Okay. I'm saying in terms of our family traditions.
Merry Christmas.
She and Harry B do it up big.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it before, but it is truly one of our favorite days of the year. And we had a delightful day. What I love, okay, we show up and our listeners will appreciate this. Every year.
Don't speak for them.
Okay.
Don't speak for them. You don't know them.
Listeners, you might appreciate this.
Listeners, you probably won't appreciate this, but if you've made it this far, stick around.
Stick around.
Because there might be some more Primo Healy content that comes up later. Who knows?
I hope not.
Who knows? More dairy talk.
No more dairy talk on Christmas.
How about dairy air talk?
Nope.
Because that's my other favorite.
Yeah, it is. We know.
Because it's French.
Okay. So we get there and we have on matching PJs. This year, guys, everybody had a different color of a Crindy's Picklin shirt. Even the children.
Because that's how much this pervasive nonsense has actually gotten into
The
other
family culture.
aspects of life.
That's true. And guys, these shirts are great. They were designed by our dear friend and field producer, Jonathan.
Dear.
And so we had that. And Crindy had actually done some picklin.
It was a reissue of the shirt, too.
Yeah, it was.
Back by popular demand.
Back by popular demand.
Which, guys, can we have a chat real quick? What's wrong with you?
They're great shirts.
I just need to know, who hurt you, listeners? Who hurt you that you showed up here in the first place? But who hurt you that you buy that?
Buy a shirt. The shirt's beautifully designed. Buy a shirt that's influenced by our nonsense is what
That's
we're
what
saying.
I'm saying. Who hurt you?
Well,
Us on an ongoing basis. Listen, we're going to do some other shirts, though. And I think that that you need to buy all those, too.
they're going to be great.
Gotta collect them all.
They're going to be great. That's right.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Pokemon shirts, guys. So we show up and we're wearing our Crindy's Picklins. We always take a family photo.
You did. You said she did some pickling. I don't want to gloss over that.
No, she actually did picklin in honor of the shirts.
She pickled
some red
Was
onion.
she wearing the shirt whilst pickling?
Probably.
You
Just
could
to be
taste.
extra authentic.
You could taste it.
You could taste
You could taste the Crindy's Picklins. You can taste the extra.
That's it.
We extra.
We extra.
And you can taste it. Some like it, some don't. Most don't. None do. Crindy's Picklins.
They're pungent.
Enjoy your shirt. They run small.
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? Crindy's Picklins. Who hurt you? You're going to hate it. Come on down to Crindy's Picklins. You can taste the generational trauma.
Brandon, I need you to never utter that phrase again. Okay, so Crindy had pickled some red onions. They were so good. Peppercorns in there?
Yeah.
I mixed them with the potato salad. It was a delight.
Man, that was... Can we talk about what an ordinary people meme that was? Peppercorns? I mixed it with the potato salad.
What a delight.
There was one the other day that came up, and I laughed 5 minutes straight at it.
Wow.
It was just a lady with really big hair.
Yeah.
Like very close to Jesus hair.
Yeah.
And all it said was, yay. That was it.
What?
All her meme said was, it was her smiling, and it just said, yay.
Yay.
And I laughed so hard at it because the restraint it took to just put yay, they didn't even do anything else, just yay.
Yeah.
Killed me. Clearly you're on board.
Well, clearly I'm having technical
Someone pickled your
issues.
sense of humor over the week.
Well, you know what?
And
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit more about yesterday. We took our family photo, and it's always a thing to get the photo, and somehow it has fallen to me, and I resent this.
I kind of love it because
You guys really give me the business every year as if I'm the one, as if I'm the one.
Here's what I love about it.
Why is it on me?
Anything that is of the ilk in the vein of you smashing the terracotta pots and the Heelys is my favorite. Watching you scramble to do a thing that's out of your element is truly manna from heaven to me.
I'm so glad.
It makes me feel so good about me watching you struggle, and I love it. And here's the thing. It's also with a thing that is not your bailiwick, so to speak.
What?
But setting up things like the photography things, you have cold, long fingers. They're not designed for this sort of operation.
Guess who broke the tripod?
I was getting to that.
Okay.
Dude, I grabbed it and it just fell apart.
It
was
dissolved in your fingers.
Do you know what it made me
cold, long fingers.
What it made me think of is that moment on Christmas Vacation when Cousin Eddie touches that little thing and it just goes everywhere.
The pinwheel thing. Windmill.
Yeah, and that was 100% me. I'll walk over there like, oh, I'm going to help out.
I can help this.
It's literally like I touched it and it just went to absolute pieces. And then
So I don't wanna hear it.
And then you know what I did? I walked away.
Yes.
I left that
Leaving
mess
me
for you.
to fix it.
I tossed that live grenade in the room and I shut the door behind me with you in there.
Listen.
And I watched you scramble for the scotch tape.
And everyone made fun of me.
You literally scotch taped a camera to a stand that fell apart.
Guys, every year we take a picture with the cell phone now. We used to do it with the, the actual camera.
With the cell phone. Maybe you've heard of it.
Maybe you've heard of the cell phone. But it has the timer and it's great. Okay, this year, Harry B., in an effort to try to alleviate some of my stress, tried to come to my rescue as the fantastic father that he is. He ordered a tripod.
He did. He was
for the phone.
Well, I don't know that it was as much him buying it for you or buying it for him because he didn't want to watch this again this year.
Guys, I'm resigning from photographer.
Yeah.
Every year. I don't know why it's on me.
Guys, tune in next year when we have this exact same conversation.
We had it last
If you
year,
guys
too.
stick around for the 364 days until the next Chris Crimbus, you're going to find out that Ashley is still fully employed as our pro bono photog.
I take one photo a year and it's this one.
I love it. And again, if we're talking about metaphors for our life and our existence and our familial dynamic, here it is. We're catering something to Ashley to make it easier on her. Brandon comes along, breaks it. and then
everyone makes fun of me.
And then Ashley falls off her Heelys and smashes her mother-in-law's priceless artifacts.
Listen.
While Jeff just stands in the corner and says, "What have I done?"
And I say, "You're trapped in this marriage."
And then Hope comes.
It's been 21 years.
Then Hope comes over and goes, "Hi."
Are you okay, Mom?
Hope goes, "Hi." And Asher goes, "Ugh." And Harrison goes, bussin', for real, for real.
Hope is the only one who cares about my well-being.
And then Ben breezes through and goes, noob. And then
what's Ben doing at Engle Family Christmas?
Who invited Ben? Himself.
He's always welcome.
I heard there would be Heelys. I heard there was grilled cheese.
Dairy? More dairy.
I heard we would be smashing terracotta pots as a unit.
I'm in.
I'm so in because I got some rage I got to get out.
I am crying.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Deb. Say bye-bye to your pots.
Oh, guys, Deb has the most beautiful collection of Southwest art. Okay.
Sorry. Had. She had.
Asterisk.
Deb had a beautiful collection of Southwest art until Ashley had some Heelys.
That's it.
And now,
Bye, art. Okay, so we finally got the photo. But what happened is Harry ordered this tripod and it came without pieces. So we got some packing tape and we taped the thing to the thing. Again, why is this on me?
I don't know.
But anyway.
Because I think genuinely everybody is so like,
yes,
about it that you're the only one. Like you're the whole time you're trying to tape it, you're like muttering stuff under your breath, like we're making memories.
I am.
I know.
100%.
No, I know because it's not quite as under your breath as you think it is.
Okay, good. Because Harry and Crindy have these frames in their hall. They're beautiful. We have pictures of the family every single year in our matching pajamas. And it's really a special thing. And does the family look at the photos and remember times gone by? Yes.
Do you know what I love?
And you know why? Because we take this picture every year.
Do you know what I refer to those pictures as? Is a walk down weight fluctuation lane. That's what I like to call it.
Same.
I like to be like,
Ashley's pregnant this year.
Yeah.
Ashley's gained a few this year.
Brandon got into the pork rinds this year.
Pork rinds.
Brandon got a wild hair to shave his head this year.
Jeff will come by and be like, well, there's bee sting Jeff.
Bee sting Jeff.
He gained some sympathy weight that pregnancy.
It's my favorite is I love to look at it and be like, well, what are you doing with, what's the hair this year, Brandon? What are you doing here?
Also, that's quite the stash.
This looks feathered. Did you crimp this?
And then the year you inexplicably shaved your head.
The year I got really into IPAs. You just Brandon, this is Brandon's craft beer year because he decided that he was going to bring his inner tube to Christmas. No water in sight. But here comes Brandon, ready to float the lazy river. Oh, this is the year he shaved his head. This is the year Brandon was like, it's all falling out anyway, get rid of it. And this is the first year Brandon decided he needed a mustache every Christmas.
It's great. And every year you do the same pose.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, mouth open.
Thumbs up.
And I'm just trying to get in the picture before the timer goes off.
Yeah.
And there's a couple years where I barely made it.
I look
a little bit flustered.
I can hear your heavy breathing in the last few years of the pictures.
Good,
Because you're
glad.
sprinting over.
But you know what?
Do you know what would get you over to us a lot faster?
Wheelies.
Nice pair of Heelys.
Heelys.
Zip. God. And then the picture is us all like literally like bowling pins going down. I've got a hand on Crindy, bringing her down with me, trying to stay myself.
I go straight into the flames of the fireplace.
Sugar and pepper, where'd they go?
Fireplace.
They're under everyone.
Yeah, because they're always in the photo.
Somehow Hope's on top of the tree, replaced the star.
The angel.
Hi.
Because that's what she is.
Where's Hope? Hope. And then you look and she just, hi.
Just fluttering her arms sweetly. Okay. So we got the photo. We got it. Okay. We got it.
Don't worry,
and that's
guys.
all that matters.
Don't worry, guys. We got it.
We got it. So then we have breakfast, which is delightful. Breakfast casserole.
Oh, one time a year I get
Brekkie
it.
Cass.
One time a year I get it. And it's not that it's hard to make. I just will not have it any other time. I refuse.
No, because it's a tradition.
It's a tradition and it's a treat.
That's right. A lot of dairy in that casserole.
Well, a lot of dairy in this casserole.
Okay. So, but what I loved this year is that Crindy, after just orchestrating all of this magic, I look over at her chair. She has a chair and it's on a swivel.
Yeah.
And she had taken a Sharpie and a piece of paper and had written reserved for Crindy.
Don't sit in it.
Don't.
And dude, what's funny is, it's serious business when people like that chair stayed empty until Crindy sat in it.
Nobody's getting in there.
No one even tried it.
No, I'm not messing with her.
No. She's been over here cooking,
Orchestrating
cleaning.
the magic.
She's got a whole table of beautiful cakes and candies.
Yeah.
beautiful candies.
Beautiful.
That I didn't touch.
No, I know.
Because I was face first in a eggy cheese mess.
Also the potato salad.
The Brandon Birdwell story. The potato salad was a delight.
It was. Thanks to the Pioneer Woman. Sponsor us, Reed
Sponsor us, Reed Drummond. Listen to this.
Please.
You live down the way in Pawhuska.
Yeah.
How do we get to Ree?
I don't know.
Get more important?
There it is.
How do we do that?
Share us with Ree, guys.
Guys, if anyone has information on how we get more important,
let us know.
Because it's 41 years in now, and I've not figured it out.
2024 is our year, guys. Let's get there.
Guys, tune in next year when we say the same thing about 2025. Ashley's no longer the photographer, and 24 was our year. Wait, flip that, reverse it. 25 is our year, and Ashley is still taking pics.
Still taking, not pics, just the one.
Send us tape, guys.
I'm still fighting with the tripod.
Because the tripod's not going to be fixed.
Nope.
I'm taking the ring light next year.
That's what we said.
Man, I told you this yesterday, but it made me laugh so hard. The other day, I had a work call, and I got on the call. I was trying to get on the call, and my computer, for some reason, sometimes a Mac doesn't work super well with Microsoft Teams. Mm-hmm. And so I was trying to get into Teams. Computer was kicking me out. So it's like, gosh, so I'm going to have to do the call on the phone.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know where to put the phone. I don't want to hold it the whole time. So I was like, you know what? I'll just put it in the little holder that's on the ring light.
Yeah.
And so I put it in the holder that's on the ring light. And then whenever the call was getting started, I was like, well, I got a light here. I might as well throw a little.
Might as well.
I might as well throw some lumens on these baggies. I might as well try to make myself look a little less like the ghost of Christmas future. And so I light my face up.
Yeah.
And I immediately, like, to myself went, yeah.
Hey.
I was like, all right. Hey, good morning, sunshine. Hey there. Hey there,
good
pretty.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Yes.
Who's this little bright-eyed, bushy-tailed,
you're glowing,
real estate broker? I looked like I was ready to take headshots. I was in it. Ooh. And I was wearing a cardigan. Yeah. I was the whole vibe. And so the minute the call started, it didn't take 2 seconds. Our dear friend and marketing support person, Addie, who, by the way, Addie, you don't listen to this, but you're the most important person in the world, and don't ever quit your job because I might die.
Thanks, Addie. Sponsor us, Addie. You already do.
You do sponsor us, Addie. Thank you, Addie, for being our therapist and our support staff. But no, the first thing she says on the call is she goes, Brandon, do you have a ring light on you? And Quint, the research analyst, goes, I was going to say the same thing. You look great. And I don't know what happened, but I thought it would be funny to keep the air of mystery. I was like, no, I don't. I just have a window open.
As they can see the ring light in your pupils.
And everyone just let it go.
Yeah.
And then we moved on. And after the call, I sent a group text, and I just said, oh, I absolutely had a ring light on me. And they're like, we knew it.
We knew it. If you could just get a selfie stick and use packing tape to attach the ring light to the end of it and walk around like that. If we could all do that. I like to live my life lit by a ring light. Ready for the gram.
Ready for the garm.
At any moment.
At any moment.
Okay. Two things that we kept saying yesterday, and by we, I mean me. We opened
the first was gadzooks.
Gadzooks. The second was these little cord things that Mom had put in everyone's stockings.
I don't know where I put mine, and I've got some cords that need managed, so I need to track them down.
Yeah, we probably picked them up. If we have extras, I'll let you know. But they're little cord keepers.
Yeah.
With magnets on them.
Yeah.
But at first I was like, what is this? And Crindy was like, oh, I don't know. I don't remember what they're for. Because
Crindy does apply the mentality 364 days to shop.
She does.
She's starting.
Today.
She's elbowing some lady in the face to get something right now.
For Christmas 2024.
That's it.
And so I was like, I think they're for cords. And I kind of said it to myself. And then I said it a little louder. And you were sitting next to me. And I looked over and you were looking at me. And you were just like, go on. Yeah. And I was like, no, they're for cords.
Yeah. No, I get it.
So for the rest of the day, Brandon kept going, they're for cords.
Do you guys know?
Guys.
Hey, hot off the presses. They're for cords.
And then finally Mom was like, oh yeah, they're for cords.
Okay, got it, Crindy. I wonder what doodad or doohickey she's buying now that she won't know its functionality by next year.
It was amazing, but they're cool little things. Another thing I kept saying.
That's for your change. It like is the next year's thing. It's like a thing for organizing
it's a
your
coin purse.
What is it? Is it for choinge? Is it for cords? What is it, Crindy? No one's sitting in her chair.
Listen. And then we had the Crindy's Picklin' shirts. Everyone had a different color. I was in charge of those. And I really tried to assign it to everyone's color palette.
If I hear about my color palette one more time.
You're a soft autumn, so you got the orange, the tangerine.
Well,
the muted tangerine.
Listen, here's the thing about me. I don't live trying to suit my palette.
You do too now that you know it.
It just works.
Yeah, but
I take Tim Gunn's advice very seriously.
I know.
And I make it work.
He's a genius.
Designers.
Oh, that's good.
Make it work.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Soft autumn.
Soft autumn. I'm just
hard to get along with, but a soft autumn. Make it work, designers.
Listen, I think I did a great job.
Heidi. Soft autumn. I've never heard Tim Gunn sing.
Ever. But that's what it would sound like.
It's a pretty good impression.
It was great. But he, but I did a great job. Not he. Tim was not part of our Christmas.
No, Tim Gunn just...
He didn't wheel on past.
He came along.
I wish.
They're for cords. He's just gone. Was that Tim Gunn from Project Runway on Heelys?
Just zipping through the fair.
The tripod's broken, but make it work. Ashley. Get the tape.
Get the packing tape, Ashley.
24's your year.
All I'm saying is I did a great job with the color palettes. And then miraculously, everyone who got like clothing items for Christmas, it all worked.
We made it work.
We made it work. And I kept saying, it's in your palette.
I know.
And you looked at me and you were like, "Gah."
Yeah, stop it.
What I don't need is you giving me the business.
What I don't need is you.
All I need for Christmas is not you.
All right.
Okay. But man, it was a great day. We took a walk. We took a walk outside and I'm laughing because you were so cold and so cranky.
I hated it so much. And you know how I feel about a walk.
You love a walk.
I love a walk. But man, it like literally got outside, and it was this moment of being like, yeah,
this feels good.
Let's get some steps. It's a little warm in the house. I'm gonna take this cardigan for a quick stroll.
Vitamin D, baby.
10 steps. Oh, was the sound I made.
You really did.
And it was and it's like, it wasn't just like it was cold. It was like I was standing in a wind tunnel.
It was very windy.
It was literally like the wind was like the force. Like I felt like I was in a really cold iFly indoor skydiving thing. It was just like literally chapping my cheeks.
Tears.
And chapping my other cheeks.
Tears streaming down your face.
And by the time that it got so terrible, we're walking and Crindy the whole time was like, it's not so windy once you turn the corner. Liar. By the way, liar, because I'm pretty sure it whipped up even more. I'm pretty sure Jack Frost was right around that corner waiting to ambush.
Winterman O'Houlihan.
And by the time we got to Winterman O'Houlihan Alley, we get there, we're far enough away from the house that a walk back is just as far as doing the loop.
Had to keep going.
So I spent that whole time, that half hour.
Oh, you did.
Hated it.
You did. But we had eaten so much, you see.
Yes.
And we'd been so stationary.
Yes.
We needed to get the blood pumping.
We did that.
We did that.
We did that.
My face was numb for the rest.
I'll tell you where the blood wasn't pumping. To my hands. Because that doesn't happen.
You weren't wearing a coat.
I was wearing a cardigan.
That was the problem.
And the thing about what I was wearing was indoor stuff, not outdoor stuff.
Right.
I was wearing Crocs.
Lindsay was wearing fuzzy slippers.
Yeah.
Walking around the block in them.
Somehow it worked better. I hated it.
Anyway, you made me laugh pretty hard. Okay, other Christmas festivities. We had our Christmas Eve service at church, and I mentioned this last week. What a delight it was that it fell on Sunday this year. Our church decided that we would have our normal services in the morning. I, for the first time in years, had Christmas Eve afternoon and evening at home with my family. I didn't know what to do with myself.
You're going to hate next year.
Well, it's not going to fall on a Sunday.
24 is not your year.
I'll tell you in advance. But we did that. Okay, then I want to share something that we did that was very special and very last minute. So fall has been a crazy time for Jeff Engle's travel. Just crazy. Here, there, and everywhere.
Everywhere.
Every continent on the globe.
And for those of you that think we're joking.
No, we're not.
He is literally, he's touched grass on every continent.
It's true.
He said bonjour. He said ni hao. He said g'day.
Hello.
Hello. He said g'day. He said oi governor.
He said, oh, you said ni hao.
He said konnichiwa and sayonara. He said aloha and aloha. He said, oh, quite a sticky wicket, isn't it? He said it all.
Cheerio.
Sip, pip, pip. Crumpets. Welcome. You'd be very welcome here, Governor.
He said it all. And so.
Ahoy, hoy. Where's that from?
Ahoy, hoy?
Yeah.
That's when he went to the pirate ship.
He said, Guten Tag, Guten Abend, Schönen Schönen. He said, da. He said it all.
Keep going.
Keep going. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay.
Vende el periódico festivities centavos. Sorry.
He did not say that. Okay, so a little less than a month ago, Jeff comes home from one of the continents, and he says,
pick one.
I've been traveling a lot this fall. I've been banking all these miles, all these hotel points. He said, I think the kids are finally old enough for a trip to New York City.
Wow.
We've never been at Christmas, any of us. The kids have never been, period. And why don't we do this? And I'm the kind of person, I don't know if this will be a surprise to you, who likes to plan, who likes to wrap my head around things in advance.
Yeah.
I'm not a last minute kind of gal.
No.
I'm not.
Spontaneity? Not your bag.
Not my bag.
Not your bailiwick.
But this
photography and spontaneity, not your things.
Bailiwick. Also, Heelys.
Heelys. Well, we're working on that. 24 is your year.
He's right. But here's the thing. Oklahoma City now has a direct flight.
I want you to just take like private Heely lessons all year secretly and then just show up one day, grinding rails, shredding.
Yeah. God. I will have so many broken bones.
You will be all broken bones. Just a bag of broken terracotta.
That's it. That's me.
All right, go ahead with your New York trip.
Okay. Thank you. So American now has a direct flight from OKC to LaGuardia. Game changer.
Yeah, it's way better.
Absolute game changer. So the day after school went out, the kids went through school on Wednesday. Early on Thursday, we get up, we pack a backpack and nothing else. Also, not something I normally do.
No.
And we just went.
Sure.
And guys, I shared with you a couple weeks ago that I now have my TSA pre-check. Mm-hmm. Another pitch for that because it was great. Mm-hmm. I didn't have to wait and go through the line while my family went on ahead.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is direct flight, TSA pre-check, game changers.
Yeah, I love that. That's really great for you. I got some new beef jerky at the gas station. Uh-huh. It was really good. So that's my life.
Stop it.
You're whisking off.
Okay.
Whirlwind.
Okay.
Vacaciones.
I knew this would
to
happen, guys.
New York City, to the Big Apple.
I knew this would happen. And I want...
Manzana Grande. Here you go.
Okay.
Au revoir.
To New York.
Au revoir to New York. Bonsoir. Here's Brandon.
Okay.
Have you tried the Hard Times beef jerky? Comes with a toothpick.
Okay.
Just in case it gets stuck in your teeth.
Okay.
Enjoy your pastas or whatever. Enjoy your New York slice. Hey.
Speaking of beef jerky, what are your plane needs?
Great segue.
Thanks. Do you need beef jerky on a plane? What do you need on a plane? The stinkiest snacks imaginable.
I need an aisle seat.
Aisle.
I need an aisle seat and a bag of hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah. Do you really like the aisle?
I can't not.
What about
My
when
legs
they
are
wheel
too-
the cart past?
I'm pretty good about.
Do they bang your elbows?
No,
and
I've got good cart instincts. I can. I hear it coming. I hear it healing up on me, and I flip. Yeah, and I do. No, I like. I don't do a ton of airplane snacking, Sometimes if I'm feeling a little saucy, I like to do an airplane Bloody Mary, even though they taste like super watery tomato juice. There's something fun about one.
I do love an airplane Bloody Mary.
An airplane Bloody. Have I told you my story about the guy one time? It's my favorite.
What?
Have I told you the story about the guy one time is the worst?
Yeah. What?
There was a guy who I was on an airplane and a flight attendant came along and he was very like boisterous, vociferous.
Okay.
Right. And he came over and I was like, could I get a Bloody Mary, please? And he was like, you want my secret recipe? Or do you want the airplane recipe? I was like, I'd kind of like to try your secret recipe. He goes, how about this? I'll give you one of the airplanes and one of mine. And you tell me which one's better.
Whoa.
Pressure.
Dose Marys.
And so a random lady sitting next to me on the airplane, it was me, a middle seat empty, and then her, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And she goes, could I play this game too?
Oh.
And he goes, you could tell he was so happy. He's like,
Yeah.
yes. He leaves, comes back, 2 Bloody Marys a piece.
Okay.
Sample one, sample the other.
Yeah.
And I go, this one's better. And he goes, that's mine.
Oh, phew.
And she had picked the same one. And he goes, you want to know my secret? And I go, yes. He goes, I can't tell you. And I was like, well, okay. And he goes, it's Coca-Cola Classic. And then he walked away.
Coca-Cola Classic and a Bloody Mary.
A little splash Coca-Cola Classic.
Ooh.
And then you know what happened?
Huh.
He was so happy that we liked that Bloody Mary.
Brought you another
He
one.
brought us another Coca-Cola Classic Bloody Mary. Didn't charge us for any of them.
And you were stumbling off that plane.
I was heeling off that plane. But I just love
Taking out everybody.
I just love how he was just, you know my secret? Yeah, I can't tell you.
What if you had picked the other one?
He would have told me. He would have told me it was his.
He would have charged
Yeah.
you for all 3 and
The
hers.
stakes have never been higher.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so we get to New York and we just hit the ground running, quite literally.
You're like the
Guys,
McAllisters going through an airport.
It is. So we check into our hotel, which is near Grand Central Station, and we're on the 36th floor. There it is. Right out the window of the Chrysler building, right there. And Asher, inexplicably, the first time goes, the Crisis building, and called it that for the rest of the trip. He knew, kept calling it that. And it
The Crisis building is what I call my home.
was a delight.
The Crisis building is what I call any building I enter. I bring it with me. I'm a mobile crisis.
It's where I go, guys. It's where I go.
It's where I lay my head down in the Crisis building.
Guys.
Never mind, guys. You can
Okay.
find me at the Crisis building.
Okay. So we get out there and we go walk along Park Avenue, which is a delightful street, a delightful avenue
Yeah, sure.
as they come.
As avenues go.
As avenues go, it's a pretty great one. And when I've never been to New York at Christmas, I haven't been in about 13 years. The last time I went, I was pregnant with Asher, so just about 13. And it truly is magic. And people told me that. My bestie Heather, hi Heather, who lived there for 20 years, true New Yorker, that one.
A true New Yorker.
She told me you're not ready for the magic.
Oh.
And I really wasn't.
Did you say, shut up, Heather? Don't tell me what I'm ready for. And then I started,
for the
and then I
magic.
did like a magic move.
And threw some glitter.
I threw some glitter and then I was gone.
I was gone. But it's true, guys. I was that person on the street and it was very cold. Talk about Winter Meadow, Houlihan Alley, everywhere. My face was frozen into a Joker-esque smile. I was that person that everyone
just the
passed
Botox.
going, she's from the Midwest.
That's just the Botox. Don't blame Winterman O'Houlihan. It's because you can't move your face.
No, I've never had Botox.
You are aging wonderfully, Ashley.
Oh, hey, thank you, thank you.
It's your fair skin and bird bones.
Typically, that's not a recipe for good age. Thank you.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
I calls them like I sees them.
Well, that's kind. You're glazing.
What?
That's a thing the youth say. Glazing. I'm not glazing. Yeah, you are.
I'm capping.
You're capping. No cap. No glazing.
Oh, I'm capping, Glazer. Listen up. Wheels up. Rizzy. Everybody on the get on it.
Okay, so
Hop on the bicycle. Get on the scoots.
get on it.
And let's bussin'.
So every building in New York, I'm raising my hand right now as if I'm in a classroom wanting to speak.
Yes,
Literally.
you in the front.
Okay, thanks. You in the plaid shirt.
You in the front with the frozen face? Are you smiling at me? Are you hurt? Are you in pain? Blink twice if you need help. Who talks to you?
Why are your eyebrows not moving?
Are you trying to like emphasize a point? What are you doing?
Are you surprised?
Are you telling secrets? Are you trying to wink at me?
Giving me the secret recipe from a Bloody Mary?
Why don't your tear ducts work?
Okay, so here's the thing about it. It is so sparkly because every building has decor, lights, trees, wreaths, everywhere, everywhere. And just the energy is so palpable there.
Yeah.
And I love New York. I love to visit New York. I'm always happy to come home. I don't think I would do well living there.
Okay.
Having spent my life in
feels like, it feels specific. It feels like you have to be built for it.
There's a lot of striving. Just striving.
Yeah.
And that's exhausting.
Yeah. And I'd turn in one of those bitter New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Who saw bright-eyed people getting off the bus to chase their dreams.
Yes.
And I'd be like, it does not get better than this moment right now. Your feet touching the sidewalk in the Big Apple to chase your dreams on Great White Way. Guess what's going to happen every step you take from this first one on? Disappointment. Depression.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Yeah. Also, good luck finding an apartment you can afford.
There's a billion of you.
Yeah. You're not special.
You don't dance better than any of them.
Wow.
You don't sing better than any of them.
Wow.
You're not as good a puppeteer.
I'll tell you what. A puppeteer.
Because I'll tell you who's an incredible dancer, singer, actress, and puppeteer. Heather.
She's taken all those parts from you.
Heather's puppet is more talented than I am.
Yeah.
And that hurts every day.
It's true. Guys, Heather was in the Broadway Smash Avenue queue. And they used puppets there. She was phenomenal. Okay.
For a little backstory.
Yeah, for a backstory. Okay, quickly. I'm just going to quickly run through New York, which is what we did. Park Avenue, I was the person that people were like, okay.
Get off the sidewalk.
Midwesterner. Quit smiling. You're catching flies with that mouth.
You and your corn-fed family, step aside.
So that evening, we go back to the hotel, change quickly for our evening out. And we ate at a place called Carmine's, which is a wonderful Italian restaurant. They serve everything family style. Huge platters, penne alla vodka, eggplant parmesan,
delicious
salmon dish.
Yeah.
Just gorged ourselves on pasta.
The height of luxury.
It was great.
It was your version of Kevin McAllister's pizza in the back of a limousine.
That's exactly what it was. This is the high life, guys.
Yeah.
So we Uber to Times Square, and the kids are just, the lights, the people. And we got out of the car, and I said, guys, in a mere week and a half, this area is going to be flooded with people packed in like sardines wearing diapers.
Diaper time.
Waiting for that ball to drop.
Just trying to decide if they can make it to the ESPN zone in time or if they're going to fill their die-dye.
Guys.
Which is it?
Listen to our last year New Year's episode to find more information about this. Guys, there are adults. For those of you who were not listening last year.
Most of you.
And
for those of you that won't be listening next year, all of you. It's like we slough off dead skin cells every year. We lose all our listeners, and we're a totally different podcast.
If we could just maintain everybody, we might get somewhere.
But that's the beauty, is we enthrall and then we disappoint. That's kind of our bag.
Let's make that the tagline.
This seems interesting. Nope. These two seem fun. Shelf life. Hit it.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm still catching up. I'm a few eps behind. I get a lot of that.
Do you get a lot of that?
People be like, "Oh, I'm not up to date on the podcast, but I'm just a couple behind. Not too many, but a couple."
So I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I'm a year behind, and I'm feeling better now than when I was up to speed, I think.
Okay. It's like when people do a social media fast.
Yeah. Oh, this feels entertaining. Never mind. Oh, it's funny that he always tries to annoy her. Nope, now he's just annoying me.
No, everyone's
She's
annoyed.
so organized. Ugh. Over it. Do something spontaneous for once, pastor. Oh, she's a pastor? Ew. There's a pastor in this? Why won't he shut up about pogs? This sucks.
Okay.
Back to Smartless, where I care about the hosts.
And they have interesting guests.
Ugh. Every building's a crisis? Grow up.
Okay. So we go to Times Square and we see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. That was the show the kids decided to see. We're all Potterheads. Guys, this thing, first of all, it was very long. 3.5 hour show.
It's a long show.
Started at 7 p.m. But right.
East Coast time too.
I know.
Ooh-wee.
But the theater was immersive, and you could enjoy a frosty butterbeer and a chocolate frog while you watched your favorite Potter characters act out a show you've never even seen before.
Love it.
It was great.
Whimsy.
But what the best part about it were the effects, because you're thinking, how are they going to make this magical? How are they going to do magic on stage? They did it.
Magica.
The effects were unbelievable.
I love it.
Worth
the show. They better be. If it's on Broadway and it's Harry Potter,
right?
Don't shine me on, boys and girls. You better give me the goods.
Believable.
You better
and the
give
kids
me
were just, I mean, the amount of times Harrison and Ash, I was between them, were like, how'd they do that? How did they do that?
Did you say magic? Shut up.
Magic.
Eat your chocolate frog and shut up.
But I said it like this. Magic.
And then you slowly backed away.
Yeah. But so on the way back, we walked back to the hotel. And on the way back, we had an eventful time. Okay. This is where the magic kind of dimmed.
Okay.
Just for a bit. Okay. So we're walking home from the theater through Times Square. Mm-hmm. So many people. Mm-hmm. So many, all of them diapered.
Todos
diapers. I don't know how you say diaper, but anyway.
Like that.
Okay. It started with a gentleman right in the middle of the sidewalk, just right there, repeatedly getting sick. Again.
Vomiting?
And again, and again, and again.
And that man
loudly.
was Jeff.
That was Jeff. No, just loudly.
The wings at the ESPN zone did not sit well with Jeff.
They did not. No, it wasn't Jeff. But so we're dodging the shrapnel.
Barf dodge.
So then we get around the corner only to see multiple other piles of sick everywhere.
Same dude?
I don't know.
Man.
Could have been.
Do you think that he
was not doing well?
He was vomiting in one spot and was like, I don't feel good here. Maybe if I take a few steps, maybe if I Heely on over here.
In the middle of all of these people.
Just horking.
Yeah. So the kids were like, whoa.
New York horking. Dude, here's the thing. That guy got off the bus the day before to chase his dreams.
Yes.
And it only took one day.
Yes.
Before he was New York horking all over the Big Apple.
And that's a metaphor.
Yeah, that's it. Welcome.
So that was the first thing that happened. Then Harrison saw... I didn't see it because I was trying to wrangle the other two and just this crowd of people. The NYPD literally tackled a man mere inches from Harrison's feet, took him down, put him in cuffs, knee in his back. Merry Christmas.
I mean,
then
that man was also Jeff.
See you at the hotel, honey.
Bye.
So then a group of guys zipped past on bicycles.
Yeah. Called
Harrison a name I can't mention on the pod.
Hey, you fart.
Nope.
You little floppy-headed fart.
Nope. But anyway, that was a real eye-opener. But we had some laughs. Had some laughs about it.
Sure.
But guys, it was truly a beautiful day. We ate a lot of good food. We came back the next evening. Stayed for one night. It was such a whirlwind. But it was so great. It was worth it.
I love it.
Yeah, it was really, really wonderful, especially...
relatable content.
Okay, Brandon. The thing is, we have had such an eventful fall with Jeff's travel that it was so nice to all be together.
Totally.
To see it through the kids' eyes. And I acknowledge it was such a treat. It was such a boondoggle, and I'm grateful.
A boondoggle.
It was.
I love it. That's great.
It really was a reminder... Over the course of the pandemic in the last several years, my world has been pretty insular. I've been in my head and in my home a lot, my crisis building a lot.
I haven't been barfed on by a stranger in years.
No, but it's just a reminder, a perspective shifter. Like the world is big, and it's this thing with this Christmas where I'm really trying to hold the tension of it's a really tough time for a whole lot of people.
Sure.
Locally and globally. Right? And so I'm trying to embrace the beauty and the joy of the season while also holding the reality and the tension of life is really hard for a whole lot of people. Right? Mm-hmm. And so really leaning into the beauty and the joy where you can.
Sure.
Because it makes it all the sweeter. with the reality that the world is tough and the world is broken.
I mock you and joke, but that's true. And you do that should be a year-round thing, but sometimes having a season to be the catalyst for that sort of perspective shift is helpful.
Right. And so that's sort of been the spirit with which I've been trying to embrace just all of this.
I love it.
Yeah. But it was a delight. I'm super grateful. Okay. What have you been watching, reading, or listening to, B?
Two things I will point out. Yeah. Watched a movie called The Family Plan.
Yes.
With Mark Wahlberg.
Uh-huh.
Hey, say hello to your mother for me, Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
And it made me really, it's about a guy who's like a secret agent, but he's like a secret agent because his wife doesn't know, and it's a whole thing. And all it made me think of was Jeff Engle.
Uh-huh.
Well, you guys want to go to New York? You want to go to New York for the weekend? Just pack a bag.
He would disappear for hours on end.
Daddy's got some business he's got to take care of. I'll be right back. Hey, give me your backpack. What's in there? Let me check that out. What's that?
I'm just saying.
Did that, and then also took Benny to see Wonka.
Yeah.
Went in with a tremendous amount of trepidation, and it delivered for me.
Hey,
it was great because it was very much the precursor to the Gene Wilder version of Willy Wonka, which is my Willy Wonka.
Yep,
and talk about magic, talk about some whimsy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Lord Timothy Chalamet
brought it.
Did a good job.
I like him.
Didn't hate it, enjoyed it, would recommend.
Yeah, we've talked about it. Crindy's not a fan.
Go see it.
Of his.
And you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Oh, come with me.
Endorsement. He's got a good little singing voice. They did some auto-tuning on it, but he's got a good little singing voice. Okay, so there's mine.
I like that. We've just been watching Christmas movies. We introduced the kids to Daddy's Home 2.
So great.
Speaking of Mark Wahlberg. We have done just keeping up with Yellowstone. Gosh, it's tough. Man, they're so mean. Okay. Also, I was going to ask you, how is your algorithm? Very quickly.
It's good. I've been getting a lot of things from this thing called Ranker History, and it's just lists. And it's my own fault because I read them. It's like top 25 things you didn't know about the cast of Christmas Vacation. Oh. And I read all of them.
I like that.
And so I get fed a ton of them. So there's that.
Well, you're good at that trivia stuff. It's good to have in your brain. Mine have all been New York. My algorithm knows where I've been. It's tracking my every move.
I love it.
There's one that I follow that's really useful in New York. If you're going there, guys, follow Got to Go NYC. They tell you where all the best bathrooms are because that's a real thing. I sympathize with the diaper wearers.
That's a George Costanza thing. He actually pitched that idea on Seinfeld. Like he knew where all the best bathrooms were.
It's a thing.
That's hilarious.
It's especially if you're traveling with kids. You got to know because some of them aren't great.
Yeah, if you need a place to barf, you can't just do it on the street.
Well, you can actually.
Oh, cool.
You can actually. Also, I just missed Dang It's Wayne at Bryant Park. He was there mere days before.
It's a near miss.
That was a sad miss. But also Patty and Patty NYC. Their tagline is 2 Italian American broads and BFFs from NYC who love to complain.
Okay.
You'd love them. You'd be besties with them.
They sound great.
Anyway, what is your warm heart?
I mean, Christmas.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Absolutely.
Right? Easy one.
Easy. Mine was Christmas with the family yesterday, Christmas, which I know will be great today, and then the trip.
Yeah. Gosh. Christmas is over. I'm back to the crisis building, and you're off to your Christmas.
Stop it.
Hey, guys, thanks for listening to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. Ashley's got to go like now, so bye.
Bye, guys.